Morten, it's great seeing you again. Now, this time here in Nordic FinTech Week.
Yes.
And day one, almost at the end. How's your experience been so far?
First of all, amazing to be back. I think so. You know, I have a very fond memory of this one because last year I had a different brand on my chest. That was a Reality Plus, where we won the Global FinTech Award. But now I'm back in Pixel Pai, and kind of like, as you know, I fired myself as a CEO for Reality. Started Pixel Pai this year. It's only been like 6 months since we started, but we have been skyrocketing, so busy since then. So I'm very happy to be back and meeting old friends.
Absolutely, and that's one of the boldest moves that we've heard about, firing yourself as the CEO and then starting something else. So tell us a little bit about Pixel Pai.
Yes.
What's he doing? What's his value proposition? What problem is he solving?
Yeah, so basically what I saw, because I'm born like a decade into blockchain, right? OG in the whole blockchain Web3 gaming. Working with big brands, that's what I did in Reality, working with BBC, ITV, FIFA, you name it, I've been there. The problem was all the proprietary tech that I was building was that I now saw with Mika and all the regulation that was coming, that was the next phase of innovation.
Right.
And with that one, I also saw all the complexities that was being put on me as a company, like a burden, compliance team, all this and tech. Where I just want to be creative as a studio, as a gaming studio.
Right.
So I said, maybe I should try and make a proprietary platform, an all-in-one platform just for gaming studios or the creator economies. Any kind of company that uses blockchain for the greater good, not speculative crypto, not DeFi in the same sense, but basically just Web3 companies who wants to use this tech, but handle all the compliance. Give them embedded finance. This is where the fintech comes into place. Give embedded finance into all these gaming companies because they need the infrastructure. At the same time, giving the tech, meaning that we are switch on a platform that basically is orchestrating on all 50 protocols.
Okay.
So we're not just like one protocol. We are kind of like, we are chain agnostic. We want to make sure that you as a studio have the freedom to choose exactly what you want to do.
Amazing, amazing. Okay, so now we've seen you very actively on social media. We've heard a lot of things that's happening, partnerships, etc. What's the next thing that we can expect to hear from Pixel Pai?
I think the next step is that we have just finished our pre-seed. Like, we're so happy. It's definitely been a tough environment out there.
Yeah.
But we're so happy, and we're going to announce that very soon who's actually joining us in the pre-seed stage. But what we still have a tail open of 200,000 because we want to accelerate into the UK, get the licenses very quickly, so we cover all of Europe and being ready when Mika kicks in place the 31st of this year in December, and then be ready as a CASP and passporting to the whole of Europe. And then we're going to attack Asia. And already, actually this week, we have started up in Nigeria with a big kind of like a big audience down there, already serving the gaming market. We have, I think, roughly now like 20, 25 gaming studios already ready who wants to work with our platform as soon as it's ready, but we are still doing the MVP version with our 10 gaming companies down here right now. So we are sprinting.
You are unstoppable, unstoppable.
That's why, I love this space, right? You know, like, and you need to. We now have a unique opportunity to really push this forward. I think regulation is giving us, it's all about timing, but now we can see gaming studios is really getting it. We can see corporates are getting it. What are we trying to do? We are infrastructure, but more than that, it's basically replacing a whole, like a DLT gateway. So we can orchestrate across the kind of like the digital space, but also into the real world. So it's a very exciting place to be.
Amazing. Now, Morten, just briefly tell us what's been your key takeaway from the conference today?
I think my key takeaway is actually how I think it has matured. You know, like, you know, I know it's also been a tough market. I think there's a lot of like players kind of like, you know, just being obsolete in this whole thing. You know, they didn't make it. But I think, you know, the conference compared to last year, I think it's matured quite a lot.
Right.
You know, we're now seeing that you know, we need to make partnerships. It's more like, I think, serious debates and discussion. How can we actually work together, which I think is the Web3 spirit.
Right.
Instead of saying that, how can I keep my business for myself in a siloed position, but actually now, how can I work together? Because we understand that we need to work together in order to accelerate. And actually, this is what I think Europe has is a unique opportunity right now to position themselves in the market with regulation, but with everything. And then basically work with Asia, as I know, work with Asia, and then scoop up Africa, and then we have a very solid foundation that can compete against what I think the Chinese economy and also actually the US economy. So,
Okay.
so I'm taking maybe a little bit, my mouth full. I'm not born into finance, but I actually think we have a unique opportunity.
That's a great insight to take.
Yes, yeah.
Morten,
and I'm going to tokenize it all.
There you heard it here first. Morten, it's great seeing you. Thank you very much for stopping by.
Thank you so much.